So I'm starting to question the God theory. Now, I'm not entirely convinced that there is such a thing. And yet, because I've been grown up and been conditioned with, you need to do what God says or you shall perish in an everlasting hell and burn forever. I'm kind of a little bit scared to not believe that there might possibly be something out there. So for a lot of years I've been agnostic, just because I'm keeping the what if factor open until such evidence proves otherwise. But you've got to question when there's so much crap going on in the world throughout modern day and throughout history. What kind of God would allow humans to do such things? Why and how and for what purpose? And where I'm at right now is seems like I'm praying to a God who has no ears or no eyes, doesn't even have a heart to feel. And so I guess it's a tricky question. It's hard to answer. If you base it on science, well, I can't see any evidence that there is such a thing as a God, or I guess I'm resorting back to my atheist mentality. I guess if I do that, then that means that there is nobody out there listening or giving a fuck, and that every fuck up that's happened is a result of my doing. Therefore, my pathway to success is all my doing also. And maybe some of us are just born to be living a life of less luck than others. Fortune hasn't smiled her sweet, beautiful favour upon me. I'm noticing reoccurring bits of karmic bullshit. Quite evident, the things that my parents, I saw them go through, I am going through. My whole existence feels like it's not even mine to be living. The children I've had, I feel like I'm still a child within my own childhood as the big sister with the exact same siblings, but instead they're not my siblings now, they're my children. It's really, really, really trippy. And how do you explain that? The children I have characteristics. All 4 of my children have characteristics which are identical to the siblings that I grew up with. Things that my parents did, I have done. things that I didn't want to repeat that my parents have done, I've actually found myself repeating them. I just wonder why that is and how I go about fixing it. At what point do I come up with a new strategic plan? And to whom do I direct that to? If there's no God out there that I can pray to and say, oh God, could you help me with this? Where then do I direct those pleas? On a dark day, if there's no God out there for me to say, hey, I'm really struggling, I need some superhuman help, who is there to hear that? So, I don't know, there's just a couple of thoughts there from me for today. I would be interested to hear your feedback. So leave a comment below, get in touch, like and subscribe to my video YouTube channel. I'm a human on the search. I'm a seeker of the truth and the justice and answers. I am an asker of questions. I'm a curious soul. So join me in the search.